Okay. Yep. Sorry I didn't talk in the video at the beginning and everything. I was too busy or too interested or watching Rango eat his crickets. This is what I usually do when, when at feeding time. I don't give him crickets every day. Maybe once a week as a treat. Mostly he'll eat mealworms, but I'll kind of give him his crickets. The crickets seem to grow a little bit slower than the mealworms, so there's a lot more mealworms than there are crickets that I have, so they just seem to reproduce a little slower than the mealworms. But as you can see, Rango's starting to shed again. I already did a video on him shedding, and that was probably about 2 weeks ago. And now you can see he's usually what I'll do when I want to feed him his crickets, I'll just kind of set him in the bin and let him go after the crickets, and this is what he does, and he gets a kick out of this. He seems to enjoy it, and I don't really know what else to say in this video that I haven't already talked about or touched on in the other video that I talked about how I cared for him and things like that. So I don't know if I forgot anything. I've gotten some comments, on how good the video was, on how I care for him. And some of the other videos too, I get some good comments out of it. And you see he ain't done eating yet, so I don't know how many crickets he's had, and you can hear the crickets just talking to each other in the background. That's the other ones in the other bin over here that are talking. The ones over here are the ones that I feed to him. The other ones are supposed to be breeding, and I haven't checked on them lately to see how many. They've got babies, but I don't know how many. So, but he's getting bigger. That's pretty much about. You can tell his color pattern is more permanent now. I mean, when he was a little bit smaller, he would get his stripes and stuff like that when he'd get excited and everything. Of course, he was smaller then. And now as he's getting older, they're not disappearing. His stripes are staying on him all the time now. And whether he's relaxed or sleeping or whatever. But you can see he's in really good health. He's always active. And he's growing very quickly. And we've had him since December, and this is now April. So he's he's growing pretty quick. He's probably growing. I don't really know how big he's getting every month, but he's getting pretty good size. And after he gets done eating, I gotta take him in the kitchen or in the bathroom and let him drink some water out of the faucet. He likes to do that too, but it's kind of hard to film it, with him, because I have to have both hands to do it. So I don't think he's ready to come out of here yet. He's still looking for the crickets. Are you ready to come out of there, Rango? Huh? Are you ready? Did you get your belly full yet? Huh? Wanna go get you some water? Come on. Of course, don't force him to. I don't force him to do anything he don't want to do. If he wants, if he wants out, I just let him do his own thing at his own pace. And he seems to enjoy it. And of course, he's itching because of his skin coming off of him. He was scratching it earlier, and every now and then he lets me help him a little bit. I'll just lightly rub on it a little bit so he can get some of the skin off. Are you ready to come out yet? Huh? You ready? Come on. Come on, Rango. Are you ready? Oop, you see another cricket. And he started to, and he saw it. Oop, too slow. Where'd he go? Did he get away from you? There it is. No. Oh, wait a minute. I can't let you tag it when it's on that stuff, because I don't want him eating that. That's the powdery stuff or the food for the crickets. I don't want him getting that. So That's one thing I have to watch for when he's in here, to make sure he don't tag one when it's on that stuff, because I don't want him getting that, because he could get choked on it. So that's one thing I have to watch to make sure he don't do. If they're on one of these, then that's okay. No. You can't do that, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to go after that one over there, but I don't want you eating that stuff too, okay? It'll get stuck in your... I don't want to risk you getting choked, okay? I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're probably mad at me now, huh? Because I stopped you from getting one. I'm sorry. But I don't want you getting choked on that stuff, okay? I'm just doing it for your own good. Yes, I know. Chameleons can't talk back. The only thing, they just change colors for, you know, when they're depending on their mood, and whether they're stressed out or not, or if they're happy or sad or pissed off, or, you know, most of the time he stays green a lot most of the time. But no, you can't do that either. You get choked on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can get another one out in a little bit, okay? Yeah. Just wait until they get away from the food and stuff, and I don't want you to tag that stuff, because if you get it on you, if you ingest it, it might choke you, okay? I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry, Rango. I know. You just wanted it so bad. If it wasn't so close to the cricket food and the water, I don't want you getting choked, okay? That's one of the things I gotta watch for when I put him in here, so he don't eat that or ingest it, because I don't want him to get choked. Come here, baby. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor. Yeah. But you can see he's shedding again, and he don't mind it sometimes when I rub on him. He seems to like it. And if you notice too, he seems to, right now he's posing. He'll do this sometimes. He'll sit there like he's waiting for me to get the camera out for him, and he'll start doing this like he's waiting for me to take his picture. And I've seen him do this in his cage, and he'll sit there for like 15-20 minutes until I take a picture of him, and then he'll move after I take a snapshot or take a video. In this case, I'm taking a video of him, so, and you see what he's doing. He's just... Are you posing? Huh? Are you posing? We'll get you some water in a minute. My foot's falling asleep. I have to turn the video off so I can stand up. And I will try to get a video of him drinking water. Rango, what are you doing, baby? Except for pushing on my finger over on the other side. What are you doing? Huh? You getting bigger. Yeah, you're quite a bit bigger than what he was when I first got him. He probably about an inch long when I got him, and now he's quite a bit bigger now. He's almost as big as my hand now. So, he's growing. He's pretty too. Are you pretty? I think he's rotten, or spoil rotten. Yeah. He's healthy as far as I can tell. He looks healthy. He's shedding like he's supposed to, and I'm still giving him his calcium every day when I feed him. If I feed him 2 times a day, in some cases, if I give him 1 meal a day, it'll be a really big one. But if I don't have time to feed him one real big one, I'll give him 2 small ones in one day, and only one of those feedings I gave him will have calcium. The other one won't. So sometimes he eats twice a day, sometimes he eats once a day. just depends on how full he is and how often he wants to eat. So it's all dependent on him. So, and yes, I'm sitting on the floor and my foot is asleep. I can't move it. And you like it when I hold you, don't you? Yeah. I think you're rotten. Yeah, I think you spoke rotten. I sat here too long filming you, and my foot's asleep now. Okay. I can't think of anything that I might have forgotten to say, but I think I've covered pretty much everything. This is just more of a video of just showing him eating his crickets. I did one with him eating crickets before, but it was kind of short. He only ate like 2 crickets in the whole video, and that was about it. But I want to show a little bit more detail of him going after them in their bin that they're in, and show a little bit more about him. Yeah. Are you spoilt rotten, Rango? Are you spoilt? Just a little bit? I think you like to be held. Yeah. I think he just loves to be held. And you see he's not trying to get off my hand. He's staying put. He's looking for more crickets is what he's looking for. Yeah. Looking at the camera? Alright. You don't want off my hand, do you? You want some water? As soon as I get my foot woke up, where I can stand up, and then I gotta turn the video off too, because I don't think